I don't know what thoughts come in my mind, how it comes, I don't know. But one thing is there, I've seen that if you are in it all the time, thoughts keep pouring. Sometimes when I see my films, my old films, I wonder, how did I think of this? Oh God, how did I conceive this thing? So, I don't know what God gives me from where, I don't know. All credit goes to Him.
Right. I think if I can add to what he's just said, he's got a mind which always thinks. And he's not that, इन्होंने ऐसा नहीं सोचा कि मैंने ये मकाम हासिल कर लिया है जिंदगी में, so it's now time to take it easy. He's forever working. The fact that we are talking about him, and I'm sure even now when he completes this interview, he'd be moving on to his next project, or he'll be thinking about his next project. That shows that what an intelligent mind it is, that what an active mind it is. Age is just a number. You need to keep working. And if you're young here, I think you can achieve the biggest of, you can win the biggest of wars. And I think that's what he's been able to do over decades, not even years. And as I said, I mean, look at the body of work that he has done. You can as a viewer, as an audience, you can say कि ये पिक्चर में ये अच्छा नहीं था, ये अच्छा था, ये पिक्चर में ये कमी थी, बहुत अच्छी थी. But आप इनके काम में खोट नहीं निकाल सकते. That is a very important aspect for any filmmaker to achieve.
Right. Even that's the observation. That's why we requested you to be a part of the interview. That's a great observation. Sir, आपने कहा आपकी English सही नहीं है, हिंदी सही नहीं है, आपकी filmmaking perfect है. Storytelling से बड़ी कोई भाषा नहीं होती है. So that's really important.
मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ कि I've seen that Hollywood films हो या Indian films हो, till you don't see the director on the screen, the film doesn't do well. It is the director which catches you, and then the actors add to it. If you don't see the director's work in the film, the film will never work. Why so many films which do well, you see the director's heart in it. You come to know the director's character in it. ये डायरेक्टर किस किस्म का होगा, ये आदमी किस किस्म का होगा.
Right, we can see that in most of your films. Sir, I'll come to कोई मिल गया now, because ये आपके लिए खाली रिस्क नहीं थी, आपके सुपरस्टार बेटे के लिए भी थी. You know, it's so safe to make a कहो ना प्यार है kind of thing where he's the hero, he's looking great. You all chose to make him, you know, he was a special child in the film, acting like a child, doesn't really have a romance track in it. Did you think of that कि ये, you know, my son's career is going in a particular way, I'm taking him to a different direction, it's a risk for him?
Yes, that thought did occur. But when I took the very first shot of the film with Hrithik, when he's coming on the scooty near the jeep, that was the first Muhurat shot of the film. And when I saw him doing that, my confidence grew 100%. I said, we will hit it this time. And unfortunately, Hrithik's, after Kaho Na Pyar and between Koi Mil Gaya, all his films didn't do well.
Yeah. True.
His last film also, मैं प्रेम की कहानी हूँ, ये प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ, ये सूरज बड़जाटी की पिक्चर थी. So that released 2 months earlier than my film. That also didn't do well. And I thought, say, कोई मिल गया शायद कोई देखने को ना आए, because एक तो हीरो नहीं है पिक्चर में. तो but when I released the trailer was a very simple trailer, one short trailer. A boy is sitting on a rock, and the camera from his clothes goes up, and one UFO enters. That was my trailer. That caught on. But that was something new. Then I told all my distributors, see, this is not a usual commercial film. So you will not have a morning 9 o'clock show. Because for Karan Arjun and for Koila and for Kaho Na Pyar Hai, they all had 6 o'clock shows in the morning. The CPPR, CI, you know, small stations they have. they open the film and then wake me up and say, house full here. So I told them, I took in writing from them, that you'll go release on the regular shows, 12 o'clock. Don't release it, because नहीं तो 9 बजे ही कहीं बुरी खबर ना फैल जाए सब जगह. तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स बोले, आप इतने नर्वस हैं तो हमारा क्या होगा. मैंने बोला, मैं सिर्फ आपको बता रहा हूँ कि यू गो दिस वे, यू माइट बेनिफिट. बट नहीं, मुझे 9:15 बजे फ़ोन आ गया, कह रहा जी आप कह रहे हैं कि मैं तो रिलीज़ करो, हमने तो पीछे रिलीज़ कर दिया और हाउसफुल है.
रिलीज कर दिया, आपको बताया बिना?
पहले आपने मुझे राइटिंग बोला, नहीं हाउसफुल, आप क्या राइटिंग बिल्डिंग की बात कर रहे हैं. तो CI से फ़ोन आ रहा है, राजस्थान से फ़ोन आ रहा है, CB बिलार से फ़ोन आ रहा है, हमने रिलीज़ कर दी, हाउसफुल है. तो टाइम्स एक ये वक्त भी होता है, और कुछ नया था तो सब ठीक हो गया. The media which wrote off Hrithik as a one film wonder, he won all the critic awards.
Yes, this was his acting.
Absolutely. Yes, which is so true.
Right. Then let's talk about Hrithik. He came with a bang and an overnight star, the perfect film star in Kaho Na Pyar Hai.
Yes.
Then came films that didn't do well, Fiza, Mission Kashmir. Then again K3G came, which again gave him a good push, and people loved him in every way. Then again films didn't work, Na Tum Jano Na Hum, all these films, Suraj Ji's film. So when this film was coming, what was the buzz that you remember? Like he's saying, people said he had one film wonder.
No, I would like to add here to what your question is right now. When you just mentioned these films, be it Mission Kashmir, be it Main Prem Ki Diwani Hu, these are all made by very respected names. Be it Suraj Barjatya, be it Vidhu Vinod Chopra, be it Aditya Chopra, Subhash Ghai, who made Yadein. These are all hugely respected and successful names. And even in those days, they were at the top of the game. So, at the peak. And imagine if those films don't work, you can't really entirely blame the actor for it. There has to be some fault somewhere else also. And in those films, Hrithik was very good. There's no denying that. I'm not saying this because his father's sitting here. The fact is that Hrithik is a complete actor.
Right.
You just mentioned about Kaho Na Pyar Hai. I think Kaho Na Pyar Hai was a complete launch, a perfect launch for him. Because here was an actor who could dance, emote, do drama, do romance. He was a complete all-rounder. And you have, and the looks, of course. He's blessed with excellent looks. That's beside the point. But he has the talent to hold the audience's attention for the next 2.5 hours. And that's more important. Coming to what this film, of course, and he just mentioned a gist of it, that people were shaky and distributors were shaky. Yes, they were. The industry was wondering at that point of time, how will an actor who's not the conventional hero look on the screen? But the fact is that the film completes 20 years today. And we are so fondly talking about that film. That कहीं ना कहीं वो हमारे दिल में, हमारे दिमाग में फिल्म आज भी बैठी है. कहीं ना कहीं वो जो पात्र थे उस फिल्म में, कहीं ना कहीं वो जादू, आज भी जादू लोग यूज करते हैं. मीम्स के जरिए भी यूज करते हैं सोशल मीडिया पे.